sharing your time with me. Thanks, Mom, for joining me. Thank you, Teosha. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for joining me as I'm figuring all these things out. And we're going to talk today, part 4 of living your dreams and living your imagination, create from your dreams. We talked the first week about when you create goals, you want to create goals that come from your imagination. Walt Disney said, if you can dream it, you can do it. Always remember that this whole thing was started with a dream and a mouse. And then the second week, we talked about creating a power of possibility mindset, about working on your mind and getting yourself to the point where you believe that you can achieve your dreams. Week 3, we talked about that one of the most important things that you're going to have to do for yourself to be able to create that power of possibility mindset is that you're going to have to do your affirmations. You're going to have to do your I am statements. I am powerful. I am strong. I am worthy. And in the beginning, those statements are going to feel awkward. In the beginning, you may not even believe those statements, but you're going to have to do the work of saying them over and over and over and over and over again until you do believe it. I shared with you last week that one of my statements, I am powerful. No, I am worthy of the best that life has to offer. It took me almost 2 years of saying that to myself every day before I believed it. And the way that you can tell that I believed it, because my actions started to change. And so today, part 4 of living your imagination, create from your dreams, you have got to ask for what you want. So I want you to repeat after me, wherever you are. I ask for what I want. I want you to say, I ask for what I want. And I want you guys to lock that in. And when I say lock that in, that means that I want you to remember it. That means that I want you to practice it over and over and over in your head until it's just a thought and you don't even have to focus on it. I'm reminded of a time that I walked into my classroom and I had a 2nd grade student. And when she walked in, she saw my t-shirt. She said, oh my God, Miss Yearby, I love your shirt. I want one. I want to buy one. How much does it cost? I said, I don't know. I asked the rest of my 2nd graders, how many of you want to buy my shirt? And they all raised their hands. I said, okay. I'll create an order and I'll get that information to your parents. Now that was good enough for everyone except for Kacy. Kacy asked me about that shirt over and over and over throughout the day. I'm like, Kacy, baby, I gotta go home and I gotta create the order. I didn't move fast enough for Kacy. So she went and got help. Are there any of you that have been the way that I am sometimes? I mean, sometimes I feel like if there's something that I want done right, I have to do it myself. Any of you ever feel that way? But what I found out is sometimes that leaves me frustrated, confused, and disappointed. See, we've got to be strong enough to stand alone, but wise enough to know when we need help and bold enough to ask for it. I received a message from Kacy's dad. Kacy mentioned a t-shirt. How would I get one? I told him that I would create the order and that I would get the information for him. But I found out John Lennon was right. Life is what happens while we're busy making plans. COVID-19 happened. Schools were closed. I forgot about the t-shirt, but Kacy didn't. She was busy asking for what she wanted. I received a text from Kacy's dad. 4 times this week, Kacy has asked about your t-shirt. Are you still selling them? I said, yes, I'll get that information to you. Later on that day, when I was live in my online reading program, reading and asking questions to children all over the world, every time I would look at the comments, I'd see a message from Kacy. Miss Yearby, did you remember my t-shirt? After the 3rd time, I finally leaned in and I looked at the camera and I said, Kacy, you're supposed to be focused on the book. She said, okay, sorry. But see, Kacy knew what she wanted. And Kacy knew that when you want something, you have to become so focused on it that you are immune to distractions. So me and the book was just a distraction for her. So I continued to read and I continued to ask questions. And just as I ended my program and I was getting ready to click in live, there's a message from Kacy. Miss Yearby, don't forget the shirt. I see Kacy had already gotten in her dad's head, and now she's getting in my head. And that's what we've got to do. When you want something bad enough, you've got to ask for it and ask for it and ask for it until you are infecting the minds of the people who can give you what you want. The very next day, I was in my virtual classroom having a wonderful conversation with my students, and then I noticed that there was a chat in the comment box, or a comment in the chat box. No one's supposed to be chatting. That's the same as talking to somebody. Let me see who this. It was Kacy. Miss Yearby, what about the t-shirt? I couldn't wait for that live to end. I felt like I had turned over the card in the Monopoly game, the one that says, go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I sent that shirt to Kacy. I sent that shirt directly to Kacy. I did not go and ask anybody else if they wanted one. I did not ask for money from her dad. I sent that money directly to Kacy. So I want you to visualize that dream that you have. I want you to see yourself living that dream. I want you to feel it. Now, I want you to see someone who can give you what you need. See someone that can help you to get there. And what I want you to do is to go and ask for the help that you need. Have the Kacy effect. Ask for it over here. Ask for it over there. Ask for it everywhere until you get what you want. This has been Keisha Yearby. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. Now I want you to do something for you. Every day, ask yourself, what am I doing that is making me better? Thank you. Bye.